Summer has officially arrived, we are halfway through the year, and it is time for another WordNerds quarterly check-in video where we talk about all of our plans and our goals and what we've got going on for the next 3 months.
Now we get to talk about all things goals. Wow, 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 excite. Did I make my last quarter goals? No. My last quarter goal was to finish the rough draft for Emily Black. Unfortunately, this draft has been coming to me really hard. It was a little bit like pulling teeth. And then, as I mentioned before in one of our live chats, I had a really great talk with Kelly in Toronto, and we brainstormed everything. And now the rough draft is coming amazingly. But I took a little bit of a hit in the beginning, so I wasn't able to achieve that goal. My new quarter goal will be to finish the new draft of Emmeline Black, which I'm very excited about now, as well as finishing the edits on the manuscript I'm working on right now for Wattpad.
My goal from last quarter was to resurrect an old manuscript and see if I could still work with it, and unfortunately it looks like it's going to need to be reincarnated instead of resurrected because it's gonna need a full overhaul. So the rewriting of that is going to fit into this quarter's goals, along with just the goal to write a little bit more. But I did just get a new job that allows for a little bit more downtime than my old job, and I've been sneaking some writing in here and there, so I think that's an attainable goal for this new quarter.
The one big goal I'm going to be focusing on for the next quarter is to continue my daily writing streak I've been using for the words and focusing on just writing 444 words every day, which has managed to be a pretty sustainable writing streak, so I'm going to see if I can keep that going. I think my biggest streak on For the Words before was about 100 days, so if I can get past that this time, that would be fantastic.
My goal this quarter is pretty simple, and that's to win Camp Nano. I have a lot of shiny new ideas bouncing around in my head, and I cannot justify working on a new project until I finish the one I'm currently working on. So that's my goal, is to finish this project during Camp Nano and potentially start something else.
I have 2 writing goals this quarter. The first is to write 10,000 words during Camp NaNoWriMo in July, and the second is to build a writing streak in For the Words of at least 15 consecutive days.
This quarter, I'm hoping to finish up revisions on this book that it feels like I've been revising for about 1,000 years. This kind of feels like it's been my goal for every quarter this year, and hopefully this is the quarter that it actually happens. We've each picked a book that we're going to try to read in the next 3 months, and for me it's a little different this quarter. I am rereading the Raven Cycle series. I've been in the biggest reading slump this year, and then I found out that this entire series is on Spotify, and so I'm just super enjoying listening to them while I get everything done. And so I'm hoping to finish off the series this quarter.
One thing I'm looking to read this quarter, or more specifically reread, is the entire Raven Cycle series by Maggie Stiefvater. When we read them for book club years ago, I loved them, and I haven't reread them yet. I've been meaning to and just not getting around to it. So since there is a sequel series coming out, this feels like a pretty good time.
A book that I'm very excited about reading in the upcoming quarter is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, because I've heard so much. The WordNerds love this, and it just seems like adorable and fun, but apparently it's also gonna make me cry. Perfect. I'm going on vacation to the UK this quarter, and I plan on taking and rereading one of my favorite English novels, Persuasion by Jane Austen.
Now onto our book club picks. In July, we'll be reading Lumberjanes.
In August, we'll be talking about Sadie by Courtney Summers. Our September book club is going to be my favorite book, and that is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor.
That's it for us today. Let us know in the comments down below what your big plans are for the next 3 months, and have a fantastic quarter.